I'm pretty sure it's been over about a year since I've posted a video. Might be even way longer. Here's a major update on the car, if you guys are wondering. I got the engine in, and I got everything powder coated. All the suspension, everything. I changed my manifold to a Speed Factory top mount. I painted some parts, like the mounts. I just did the clutch line this morning. You can see it right there. This is pretty much how it's going to look when it's completed. I already got the wiring on, and I just have to put the intercooler piping on. Besides that, I have to do some wiring. I gotta make a couple of the fuel lines that come from the rear to the front. And then I have to get intercooler piping made, because the way this one is, it's not gonna really work that well. So I have to get some things adjusted. Besides that, get you a shot of the interior. It's a little messy in here. So. I still got my other seat over on the other side of the garage. Here's a status racing seat. I got my K-tune shifter in. Here's my ECU mounting plate. There's my battery right there. I got all my brake lines just behind the dash there. I'll show you in a second. Here's the Willwood proportional valve. It's adjustable to get your brake bias the way you need it to be. You may not be able to see the brake lines, but there is a whole bunch in there. I'll see if I can get the other side. I got my switches and all the gauges that I need for it in there. I got rid of the OEM gauge cluster, and I got the Pro Sport gauges, speedometer and tach, and then the fuel gauge in the center there. And I got a couple of little blinkers. I'll turn the car on in a minute for you so you can see it. I got the trunk fueling all pretty much set up, minus getting the trunk painted, but that's going to be done later. Here's the bracket that I made for the fuel cell. I need to sand that off and get that thing powder coated because it's a little rusty. Just some Jiffy tight fittings, Vibrant Performance, Bosch 044 fuel pumps. There's one right there, and then I got two from the Radium Engineering surge tank. There's my return. And then here's where the lines will go underneath the car. So that's pretty cool. Oh, let me get my keys real quick. Oh, here's the tilting pedals. I got a, I think it's a 1/4 inch steel plate underneath it, and then there's also a 1/4 inch steel plate at the bottom that it bolts to. Here's all the brake lines coming off of it. You can see it, I don't know. And then they all go up into the proportional valve right there. There is a ton of lines in here. It's ridiculous. I still have to figure out how I'm going to do my throttle cable, but it's just going to be one single hole drilled. Oh, got this foot plate mated, but the ECU mounting plate was made by Trust Fab on Instagram. Check them out. Make some good stuff. if I can show you what it looks like here. I'll drop my keys. Hold on. Still have to wire the gauges up, but it'll go through the stock O2 sensor hole at the bottom to everything on the outside. There's my switches, my steering wheel. Got an ASR hub extension. It's pretty cool. Get out of the car. I'll give you a shot of the underneath here. Got my Willwood brakes. It used to be the drum, but I got the conversion kit. Blackworks Racing, control arms, MPC subframe brace, and then what's the suspension? Epexy dampers. I got all the nice stuff. All the bolts on the whole car are Downstar. So these right here. I'll have them right there too. I got them all on the fuel cell, even mounting the radium surge tank, and everything in the engine bay. There's not a whole lot to do left, just some wiring, a couple of the fuel lines, and then I have to adjust the radiator farther back because it's kind of almost touching the manifold, and it's way too close. But I got a Wireworks harness. That thing is nice. Let me tell you, they can customize the harness the way you need it to, and they put everything on there that I needed. It's really nice. I hope you guys enjoy the update. I know it's been a while, probably way too long really. I might not even get any views on this video, but hope you enjoy it. And then there's my brake line and clutch reservoir tank. The lines just go through 3 holes down to the pedals. As soon as I get those fittings in, I'll put those on. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.